Hey everyone, this is Alex or PolymomoTea, and today I have a video showing to make these air balls or tape balls out of silicone tape, and I have 4 different methods of coloring the insides. So first I took my silicone tape and I cut out a little strip. And I have a little balloon pump so we can blow in the air. And we're gonna wrap our silicone tape around the tip of the balloon pump and seal it together. And for extra sealing, we're gonna use our heat gun and just heat up the sides. And we're gonna pump in some air, but because the tip of the balloon pump was a little bit thick, a lot of air did leak even with me holding it down, so it was a little bit of a struggle. But we were able to get a nice balloon and I sealed it together, but with one little squeeze, it did pop. So with a different method, I sealed up my silicone tape on 2 sides and added a straw and sealed it together, and then peeled off the little lining. And I used the heat gun to seal the edges. And I blew in some air into the straw and made a pretty good bubble. And the straw method worked really well, but the only thing is that we're gonna put stuff into our little tape balls, so we don't want to inhale it, so I need to think of a new method for that. So my new method was attaching it to a straw and attaching to my air pump and sealing with silicone tape. And the air pump's pretty good. And the straw was small enough so it didn't have any leakages, so it worked out pretty good. And with this fusion method, we got a pretty good tape ball. So one method of coloring, we're gonna cut out our little silicone tape, and I just have a little highlighter and I'm gonna color in the inside of the silicone tape. And we're gonna use pink because it's gonna show a little bit better. And we're gonna close up our silicone tape together. Add our little straw. Take off our little protective liner and add some heat. And we're gonna blow up our little balloon. And the highlighter method works so well because it actually colors it pretty pink. If you compare it to the clear one, you can tell the difference in the color, so the highlighter really works. For the second method, we're gonna make our little tape pocket. And I'm gonna add some Pearl X powders. So I added some greens and blues. Sealed it up with a straw. Add a little heat. And we're gonna add our air. And it did pop. So I made a new one with a little less Pearl X, but it did color pretty well. I was just afraid if I added too much, it's gonna explode everywhere because my Pearl X from the first one literally went everywhere. But the Pearl X method works pretty well too. For the third coloring method, we're gonna make our little pocket. And I'm gonna add some sprinkles inside. So these are some plastic sprinkles. I made sure they're rounded and not the sharp sprinkles because anything sharp can easily pop a silicone balloon. I added my straw, my heat, and some air. And this one came out like the prettiest. I think it's the sprinkles though. The colors are so vibrant and it looked so nice. For the fourth method, I added some glitter, and the glitter of course got everywhere. but I added it into my straw. We added some heat. And using the air pump, we added some air inside. And it blew up pretty well too. So these are just 4 methods in coloring a tape ball. I think my favorite method is the highlighter because it's impressive how well it actually colors. But I also do like adding the sprinkles inside as well. And with these tape balls, the air balls, you can actually squeeze them pretty hard, and you know, sometimes they do pop and sometimes they don't. But they're so easy to make, even if it pops, you can always make another one. And they stick together too, so you can make one giant air bubble squishy. So that's pretty nice as well. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you all for watching. And you can enjoy the next like 20 seconds of me just squishing this like crazy.